Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of Tales from the Bard, our series where we share the latest news and updates from the development of Kromlech. Today I have a particularly important announcement to share with you regarding a change to our update release schedule. The first few updates were released at roughly monthly intervals, and our original plan was to launch update 0.5 at the end of August. However, this update is set to bring a substantial amount of new content and major changes. Alongside the introduction of the main storyline, we are also making significant changes to the core gameplay itself, including the overall structure of the game, the crisis system, combat, and much more. It became clear that releasing a story-focused update only to fundamentally change key aspects of the gameplay shortly afterwards would not make much sense. Instead, we believe these changes need to arrive together as part of one cohesive experience. After careful consideration, we have therefore made the decision to significantly revise our update roadmap. We are merging several upcoming updates into one, and it is now scheduled for October, giving us the time we need to properly prepare, implement, and thoroughly test everything it has to offer. The update will be called the Narrative Update, and it will mark the first major step on the final road towards version 0.1, which is currently planned for release in March. Alongside the final PC version, Kromlech will also launch on PlayStation 5. So, what can you expect? Our designers are continuing to refine the core gameplay systems with the goal of tying the game's narrative elements as closely as possible to the gameplay itself. We want you to play the story rather than simply watch it unfold around you. The story mode offers a deeper look into Kromlech, the game's protagonist, revealing more about his backstory and what drives him to journey into the mysterious land of Gwern, where he quickly finds himself at the heart of pivotal events. With this update, we're refining the core gameplay loop to deliver a more engaging pace and ultimately a more rewarding Kromlech experience. This includes reworking enemy difficulty scaling and quest rewards, as well as overhauling mechanics that, in their previous form, failed to work as intended or simply weren't delivering the experience we wanted. We're also continuing to improve the player's onboarding experience, with the goal of making Kromlech's identity and core gameplay clearer from the very beginning. We want to reduce early frustration and confusion by giving players a better understanding of what the game is and how to play it. The experience will be clearer and more intuitive overall, supported by a revised UX and UI. We are preparing a variety of new rewards for completing in-game objectives, as well as so-called ultimate crises, the greatest challenges each run has to offer. We are also revisiting the length of individual cycles, among many other changes. Some crises have been removed entirely, with their quests now appearing naturally throughout the open world. At the same time, we are introducing a whole range of new crises, along with new locations and important characters. One of them is Gauri, the seer who will play an important role in the story and will also serve as its narrator. You might be interested to know that Gauri is based on the musician and singer from the band Jeden Kmen, who also created, among other things, the central musical theme of Kromlech, the Wext Koda 9. You can already listen to it on streaming platforms. The user interface is also undergoing major changes, including a number of helpful new visual cues. These include a danger indicator displayed on the compass, as well as a heat charge indicator that will let you know when Kromlech's weapon begins to glow. Major changes are also coming to the combat system and the way the protagonist moves. We have completely reworked how sprinting works. While running, Kromlech will also sling his weapon across his back, giving you a chance to appreciate its design as you move through the world. The small and big strike systems are being reworked as well. Among other changes, big strikes will initially no longer be available without sufficient heat, but there will be a variety of combat styles that will give you an opportunity to change that. At the same time, we are making broader changes to the skill system with the aim of giving Kromlech a much richer variety of builds and playstyles. We want players to have more meaningful ways to shape their runs and approach the challenges ahead. From a technical perspective, one of our biggest priorities has been the migration to Unreal Engine 5.8. The new version brings not only a range of new features, but, crucially, additional opportunities for optimization. This should allow us to achieve even better performance and further improve the overall experience. You can also look forward to new music and sound effects, while our artists are working on a wealth of new assets that will bring even more life to the world of Kromlech and further enhance its atmosphere. There are plenty of other details we're keeping under wraps for now. We'll be sharing more with you as the release of the narrative update draws closer. For now, we want to sincerely thank you all for your continued support. We can't wait to show you the new face of Kromlech in all its glory. See you soon.